aboard, and thank you for choosing to sail with us. Your safety is at the core of everything we do, so please make sure you know the following in the unlikely event of an onboard emergency. You can also find this information in several languages on your stateroom TV and in our app. The emergency signal is 7 short blasts and 1 long blast of the ship's horn. This means we are taking proactive steps to assemble and account for everyone. If you hear this signal, you must go directly to your assembly station, which can be found on your SeaPass card and the back of your stateroom door. Please take a little time to familiarize yourself with the primary and secondary routes from your stateroom to your assembly station. If you are in your stateroom when the emergency signal is sounded, gather only your SeaPass card, warm clothing, travel documents, and medications. Use the stairs designated as your primary or secondary route to proceed to your assembly station, where crew members await with instructions and your life jacket. If you are not in your stateroom when you hear the alarm, go directly to your assembly station with your SeaPass card in hand, using the stairs, not the elevators. If there is reduced visibility in the corridors and stairways, lighting along the floor will direct you to the nearest exit. Crew members will guide you to your station and are also available to answer any questions or to retrieve any essential medications from your stateroom. Once you're at your assembly station, our well-trained crew will scan your SeaPass card. Stay there until your assembly station leader, crew, or a public address announcement provides further instruction. If necessary, you will be guided to your lifeboat by your assembly station crew. You may also be asked to put on your life jacket. First, separate the Velcro. Then, place the life jacket over your head and refasten the Velcro. Insert the strap into the buckle and pull to make sure the jacket is snug. Tuck in the end of the strap. Your life jacket is equipped with reflective tape to increase visibility, a whistle, and a water-activated light. Life jacket instructions are also on the back of your stateroom door and in our app. For our families and guests traveling with children, please ensure the youth wristbands are worn at all times. If you are not together when the emergency horn is sounded, our crew will bring your children to their assigned assembly station to meet you. Here's some more important safety information. For medical emergencies, you may dial 911. During your cruise, you may hear code words being broadcasted over the PA system. These messages pertain to crew assignments, and you do not need to pay attention to them. Should we need your cooperation, the captain will make an announcement. Smoking is only allowed in designated areas and never in staterooms or on balconies. Please use ashtrays, extinguish all smoking materials thoroughly, and never leave smoking materials unattended. The use of candles or any kind of open flame is prohibited, as is the use of heating appliances and clothing irons. For your safety, the ship is fitted with smoke and fire detectors, along with a fire suppression system. Do not tamper with any of the safety equipment on board. Additional safety information can be found on your stateroom TV and in our app. Welcome aboard, and thanks again for choosing to sail with us.
Your friends in courteous terms. Let's spread the word and not the germs. Wash your hands, it's the right thing to do. It's easier when you only have to. Wash your hands, keep them clean, oh yeah. Hey, hey, wash your hands. But if you find you're not feeling well, like too many trips around that carousel, call the doctor, that's what you do. The doc will take good care of you, and you'll feel better too. Wash your hands and make your mother proud, and maybe you can join the popular crowd. Wash your hands like 50 times a day, oh yeah. Hey, hey, wash your hands. Wash your hands.
Welcome on board, friends! Lulu and Mika are getting ready to go on their biggest adventure yet, a Royal Caribbean cruise, just like you. But before we all start our vacation, there's some important information we need you to know. If there's ever an emergency on board, the captain will sound the ship don't have a wristband yet, any youth staff crew member can help you. If you're with your family and you hear the beeps, just follow them to your assembly station. If you forget the location of your assembly station, you can look on your SeaPass card, on the app, or on the back of your stateroom door. Lulu and Mika, can you show us where to find the assembly station location on your SeaPass cards? At your assembly station, if it was a real emergency, you'd have to put on a life jacket. It's just like putting on a life jacket for the pool or the ocean. Lulu and Mika, can you show us how to put on a life jacket? Open the life jacket and place it over your head. Push the two parts firmly together and wrap the strap around your waist. Buckle and tighten the strap. If the strap is too long for you, tuck any extra in the back. There is a light on the life jacket that turns on if it gets wet, and a whistle to help you make noise if you need an adult to come and find you. Find. If you hear the alarm and you're not with your family, just find any crew member wearing a name tag. They'll bring you to your assembly station to meet your family. Hey Mika, remember when we went to the Aqua Theater and you met the Royal Caribbean performers? Can you show us what his name tag looks like? The fastest and safest way for you to meet your family is to go directly to your assembly station. Thank you for watching this video and learning all about safety with Lulu and Mika. Now we're ready for adventure. And remember, in case of an emergency, wear, follow, find. Wear. Always wear your wristband. Follow. Stay calm. Don't hide. Follow your family. Find. If you're not with your family, find any crew member and they will bring you to your assembly station. Have a wonderful vacation. Bye, Lulu. Bye, Mika.
This is your vacation, and we at Royal Caribbean International want to ensure that you have an entertaining and safe journey with us while on board. Ships are different than buildings on land in many ways, so please take some time to become familiar with your new surroundings. In some areas, you will find raised thresholds and ramps in your path. These are common when moving from inside spaces to outside decks. You will also find them in different areas within your stateroom. Watch your step while walking, and use handrails to keep steady. Grab bars are available in all showers and bathtubs for your use as needed. Proper footwear is important all over the ship, both inside and out. Surfaces can become slippery due to wet weather or other guests using the pools. Be sure to dry off completely after stepping out of pools or hot tubs, especially if you plan to go back inside the ship. Some doors may be unexpectedly heavy or open automatically. Be careful while opening doors on board. While using the stairs, keep in mind that you are on a moving ship, which may set you off balance. Do not run or jump, and be sure to keep one hand free to use the handrails. The movement of the ship can also make it very easy to spill beverages. Do not fill cups of coffee or hot water all the way to the top. While inside your stateroom, maintain clear walking areas free from obstacles like suitcases or other personal items. When getting out of bed, use the in-room lighting to find your way. If your room is equipped with a drop-down bunk bed, notify your stateroom attendant to access it. If you need to dispose of needles or syringes, please inform your stateroom attendant. You will be provided with a sharps container. Do not open your balcony door and stateroom door at the same time. In some circumstances, strong winds and internal air pressure can cause the main stateroom door to close abruptly. Always close the balcony door before opening the stateroom main door, and be cautious of your fingers. Tenders are smaller boats that will transport you to shore at some ports of call. While on the tender, please remain seated for the entirety of the ship. Listen carefully to the crew member's instructions and be careful while using the gangway. When going ashore or participating on excursions, continue safe practices in these unfamiliar environments. Exercise caution when crossing roads or getting out of taxis and buses. Be mindful of the road, sidewalk, and beach conditions. Guests are cautioned against renting personal watercrafts or mopeds in ports of call from vendors not associated with Royal Caribbean. Unfamiliar environments, questionable personal protection devices, and unknown maintenance of equipment may result in serious accidents. For this reason, Royal Caribbean offers tours and activities with reputable operators who have a history of safe practices. It's natural to try to pack as much fun as possible into a seemingly short time frame. By staying aware of your surroundings, inside, outside, and off the ship, you will enjoy your cruise vacation safely.
The Flow Rider requires the user to have a significant sense of balance and be in good physical condition. You will be riding on top of a thin, high-speed stream of water, which can become overpowering if you fall off the board. The floor and the entire Flow Rider structure are padded, but still hard. When you wipe out, release the board immediately. Tuck into a ball as you begin to fall. Cover your head and face with both arms, keeping your knees and legs as close to your body as possible. Try to orient your feet towards the rear of the wall of the Flow Rider. Keep your eyes open and brace for impact. After you wipe out and find yourself at the back of the ride, it's important to signal the staff with a thumbs up to let them know you're okay. If you are injured in any way, report it immediately to the nearest staff member. If you lose your board while stand-up surfing, but don't fall, do not attempt to walk off the surface. Sit down and get into the wipeout position, protecting your head with your hands and arms. Once you're at the top, stand up and exit safely. If you wipe out on the sides of the ride, remain where you are and wait for assistance. Be certain you understand the art of falling. If you do not, ask a staff member to clarify. The bodyboard is the best way to become familiar with the flow and action of the wave, and it is recommended for first-time users of the Flow Rider. To ride safely and maintain control, you'll need to hold the middle of the board, keeping your elbows on the board and your chest up. When it's your turn, walk to the white line at the top of the wave. Lean forward while aiming the board for the middle of the wave. Board control requires only subtle motions. Practice controlling board movement until you have a good feel for it. You must remain within the white lines during your ride experience. Failing to do so will cause a wipeout and increases the possibility of getting hurt. Stand-up riding requires more skill and practice. Before attempting a stand-up ride, each person must assess themselves by performing 5 basic movements. These movements provide an understanding of the muscles you'll use and the flexibility that is necessary for a successful and enjoyable experience. Good balance, reflexes, and physical mobility are critical for a positive experience. If you have trouble performing any of these movements, stand-up riding is not for you. Proper technique is to place one foot at the back of the board and the other about a shoulder-width distance at the front of the board. Keep your weight on your back leg, your hips and shoulders in line with the board, and use your arms for balance. Keep your eyes forward toward the bottom of the ride, not looking at your feet or toes. Listen closely to the staff and enter the ride at the instructed location. You should never step over the white line. If it's your first attempt at stand-up surfing, it's important to inform the staff member so they can assist appropriately. Steering, movement, and control will be gained with both practice and experience. Stand-up riding takes a lot more skill than bodyboarding and lots of practice. Don't be shy about asking a staff member for more instruction. As with bodyboarding, stay within the white lines when stand-up surfing. Failing to do so will result in a fall and possible injury. Remember, safety first. The Flow Rider is not suitable for everyone, and injuries can be serious or even deadly. Know your limits and do not participate if anything about the ride can affect your physical or medical condition.